good offense can beat a good defense? We'll get that chance to find out tonight, Greg.
Well, you know, B.A., in most sports, it's usually a good defense that wins out. But the NBA is just different. A great offense can overcome almost anything.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got Herb Jones, and it's Mourning in at the center. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stockton. Rebound by the Raptors. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta. Here's Mullen, defended by Jones. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line for one, Chris Mullins.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. Got a hand on it. Left side Mitchell. Toronto passing it around. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Jones. He's guarded by White. Here's Malone. Here's Hudson. 19-footer. The shot that time not on target.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Temple will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's Stockton. Pass to Malone. No good with a fallback jumper.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
Outside Mitchell. 4-3. The rebound by Atlanta. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Pass to Mullen. Drives to the hoop from the high post. No good there. Hawks trail by 3. Jones, the pass to Stockton. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Pass to Mullen. No good that time. Jones with some nice D. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here's Hudson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Stockton. Here's the pick. Let's go with a 3. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
To the left wing. Here's Stockton. Back to Jones. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Mullen to win the cold spell. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Mourning.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Malone over to the left wing. Down low. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A line change here for Toronto. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Raptors fourth.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
On the wing, DeRozan. Checked by Davis. DeRozan with the bucket.
The unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
Pass to Iverson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's the screen. Keenan, pass to Divac. Davis against DeRozan. Here's Issel. It's tipped.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Here's Iverson, covered by Murphy. Here's Iverson. And he buries his first look.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Murphy with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Richardson. It's rebounded by Grant. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
And again, no good by Toronto. On offense, here are the Hawks. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's DeRozan. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That's good from DeRozan.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
Now here's Davis. No points so far. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Murphy. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Atlanta on top. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
We've got Mitchell, and it's White in it to 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. That's the morning. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's White. His first shot attempt. Rebounded by Mourning. Here's Stockton. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Pass to Mourning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Richardson. Still no points. Here's White. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Morning. Sinks the 15-footer. Morning's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Floats one up, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots weren't dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Here's Stockton. Out to the right wing. The fadeaway. Morning with the bucket. Morning's gotten his second bucket of the game. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
It's blocked, and they get it back. Pass to Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And Malone gets it to go. Malone's gotten his third basket of the night.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And there's a pick. Pass to Malone. Toronto passing it around. Left side White. With a step back. Good work there as it goes. White's got 6.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Morning. The Hawks need to get one up here. Rebound by the Raptors. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side White. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
And Atlanta making a change here. All right, a chance to check out stats for Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Davis. Jones with a screen on DeRozan. Davis, the pass to Iverson. Issel with a rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Murphy. Noah passes to DeRozan. Here's Mullen, defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. A nice shot by Mullen. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Davis, the pass to Iverson. He was all alone on that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Noah, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's a big-time throwback throwdown by Joakim Noah. Go to work, big man.
Outside Davis. Knocks down the triple.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Toronto leading by 3. DeRozan outside. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
This is, to me, a special ability to one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
First one falls for him.
Great scorers know how to knock in free throws. DeMar DeRozan, not the guy you want to foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Davis. A minute 37 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Iverson. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. DeRozan against Davis. DeRozan passes to Murphy. Here's Issel, defended by Jones. Here's Mullen. Takes a 3. The rebound by Malone.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Outside Jones. To the inside. And Malone gets it to go. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. Here's Issel. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan. His ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
Here's Malone. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Malone's got 10 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Murphy. Issel, pass to DeRozan. There's a screen. And stolen by Jones. Davis finds Jones. Here's Divac. Here's Iverson. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings.
I think for Atlanta, not a lot of great news coming from them this season, but things are starting to look up, at least a little.
It honestly feels like they might be turning the corner, but each time we think of that, they take a step back, so we'll see.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the...
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 3-point lead getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got Herb Jones, and it's Mourning in at the 5. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Stockton. To the middle. Here's Malone. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Hudson. Here's Malone. Blocked! Toronto leading by 5. White looking it over. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hawks trail by 5. Here's Stockton. Launches it. Rebound Toronto. Gilmore's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing, right side. Here's Hudson. Checked by Mitchell. Fades away. 2 points. That one goes. Malone's got 14.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Pass to Hudson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Mourning. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Richardson's checked in for Toronto. Good on both. Toronto leading by 3. Right side, White. Here's Gilmore. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Pass to Malone. Outside Richardson. And here's White. Back to Richardson. Launches a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Stockton. Pass to Hudson. Over Mitchell. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Raptors lead by 3. Now here's White. Malone. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Hudson. Here's Mourning. Shoots a fadeaway. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mourning's got 6 here in the quarter.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Toronto making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. Jabbar working the lane.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Hawks trail by 3. Here's Stockton. Pass to Keenan. Here's Hudson. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Toronto leading by 3. Outside White. Now DeRozan. Here's Gilmore. Grant brings a double. Here's DeRozan. The rebound by Atlanta.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Mitchell. DeRozan down low, and he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Keenan. Here's Stockton. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by White. Picked it out of midair. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Pass to Graham. Here's Stockton for the tie. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail. Boy, he can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Here's Hudson. Check by Mitchell. A nice shot by Hudson. Hudson's got his first basket. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New group getting ready for the Hawks. Here's Issel. Outside White. Pass to Murphy. The rebound by Atlanta. Malone's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Davis. Here's Iverson. 52 seconds left in the third quarter here. All right, let's examine the distribution between threes and twos tonight for the Raptors.
And I really like what I've seen from them here. The three ball hasn't necessarily been there so far, but I like when they get an open shot from there, they don't hesitate to fire. They need to keep doing this.
The Hawks making a switch here. That one's no good. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
It's Murphy on the wing. Yet to see a basket.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Raptors.
Outside White. Stolen by Jones. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Iverson. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
High percentage. Look, you can't ask for much more than that.
Outside White. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Toronto passing it around. Clock at 4. Here's Malone. Uses the glass that time. It's good. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top, up 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Donovan Mitchell, and it's Gilmore in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Iverson, checked by Mitchell. And there's the rejection. White against Davis. White, the pass to Mitchell. Pulls up. The rebound by Atlanta. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Iverson. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Malone. Back to White. And here's Mitchell. Down low. And Malone gets it to go.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Outside Jones. Inside. Here's Mourning. Tipped. Davis against White. Pass to Malone. And he hits it to tie the game. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Jones from outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Mitchell. There's a screen from outside the arc. Rebounded by Mourning.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Here's Iverson. Checked by Mitchell. Fires from the wing. Another one falls for Atlanta.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
And here's White. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Atlanta making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Hudson. 5 to shoot. Here's Malone. From deep. Offensive board. Mourning misses.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Left side White. Here's Malone. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Jones feels it out. To the inside. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Mitchell to take the lead. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Hudson. Stolen. Here we go. Mitchell on the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a nice pass by Donovan Mitchell right there. Such a good playmaker.
Outside Jones. Pass to Hudson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jones. They need this. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Left side, White goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now a 5-point Toronto lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Hudson, Gilmore grabs the miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Stockton. Now it's Jones. Jacks up a 3 and misses.
They've been winning the rebound battle today. Another big board right there.
Now White. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
For your Raptors. One shot.
Hawks trail by 8. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by White.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Karl Malone taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Here's Gilmore. Clock at 6. He launches. Goes again. Oh, it misses. And it's Jones with the ball from the Atlanta Hawks. A minute 39 left in the game. Oh, it's off. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. White on the wing. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. Here's Stockton.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Moses Malone.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Man, good whistle there.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Mullen. 6 on the shot clock.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Toronto,
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Jones outside. Here's Stockton. Fires the three. It's off.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. From deep. And so Toronto takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on, but give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Leichler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the side. And like every... Everyone else, G. I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Johnson is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Barry. And it's Nowitzki in at the four-man position. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Cunningham against Hero. High post, Nowitzki. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys
connect again.
His legendary career continues, very close to joining that top 5 all-time scoring list.
And really, that list is the who's who of NBA history. Ewing a screen on Cunningham. There's Hero with the 3. Great positioning on the putback.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Back to Jordan. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
A high percentage look to Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Nowitzki with the screen on Hero. Here's Cunningham. Banked in off the glass.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Hero kicks to Porter. Takes it inside. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. And Ewing sends it back. Here's Nowitzki. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Nowitzki's got 7.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Outside, Jordan. To the paint. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you play.
Here, the putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to Jordan. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Nowitzki. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said throwing up basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. So for the Wizards, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Ilgauskas. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Porter. Hero finds Cousins. Now Turkoglu. Hero with it. Hasn't made one yet. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Barry. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
Cunningham outside. That's Nowitzki at the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. Over Ewing. Nowitzki, no good. Wizards trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Washington's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going out. Jordan looking around. Great D that time from Johnson.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Nowitzki outside. Back to Cunningham. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got 8 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Wizards, Bosh is checked in for Ewing. Hamilton comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Tyler Hero. Here's Cousins. 11-point game his last outing. Trying to end the drought. And it's Hamilton that time on the assist by Bosh.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Hamilton against Thompson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Thompson. Lopez a screen. 6 to shoot. Thompson misses.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Turkoglu. And the rebound goes to Lopez. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Clippers in L.A. Pass to DeBusschere. Back to Thompson. Lopez, a screen on Hamilton. To the inside. And the dunk by Lopez.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Conley out there with Thompson. Then it's Jamison. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DeBusschere in at the 3. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Nowitzki's checked in for Lopez. Perry comes in for DeBusschere. Johnson, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Mike Conley. And here's Porter. He has yet to score. A 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Cunningham for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Cunningham passes to Barry. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Ilgauskas a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Ilgauskas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
The first one falls. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Bosch. Jordan comes in for Hamilton. And it's Tyler Hero in for C.J. McCollum. Pass to Barry. Nowitzki outside. And Ewing with the block. Inside. Here's Jordan. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jordan's got it back down to single digits for the Wizards. Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Jordan against Johnson. Step back shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
At 6'6", Cunningham is one of the taller point guards. It allows him to see the floor so well.
Hero kicks to Jordan. Over Johnson. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Hero passes to Jordan. Chamberlain against Ilgauskas. The Wizards with another miss. The 76ers leading by 12. To the middle, here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keep finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Here's Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Will Chamberlain picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Washington timeout.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Michael Porter. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water in mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Hero looking around. Ewing inside. He's against Nowitzki. That is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Ewing.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Johnson finds Cunningham. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Wizards. Ewing's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hero. Nice ball movement by Washington.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For the Wizards, Cousins comes in for Ilgauskas. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Michael Porter. Philadelphia also making some changes. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Mike Conley in for Cade Cunningham. 76ers on defense. Down low, here's Ewing. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ewing's got 4 this quarter.
Well, over the course of his career, Tyler Hero has had the ball in his hands more and more, and now you see why. He has really improved his decision-making.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Conley against Hero. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
A moment now to see the numbers for Tyler Hero. Coming off a terrific season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Wizards making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the 76ers. Thompson comes in for Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Barry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Ito Turkoglu. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected picks.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bosch is checked in for Ewing. And Hamilton subbed in for Michael Jordan. Back to Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Thompson against Hamilton. Thompson with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Wizards have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Cullen passes to Cousins. Pass to Hamilton. The kick out to Bosch. Right wing. The three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The kick out to Lopez. 43 seconds left here in the second. They get it again.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And here's Turkoglu for three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The 76ers leading by 10. To the middle. Back to DeBusschere. Here's Barry. Covered by Hamilton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
A three from McCollum, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers. I have them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Washington Wizards.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from three. And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Ewing is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Jordan. And it's Porter at the small forward position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Here's Barry. It's deflected.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejection.
Jordan outside. Jordan punishing them inside.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Barry. Johnson in the corner. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Another three for Philadelphia.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jordan outside. Shoots off the step back. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 16.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
On the wing, Ewing. He's defended by Nowitzki. Shoots from 12. Hero, no good.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Take a break.
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And the 76ers making a change here. Jamison's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Porter looking it over. Outside, Ewing. Jordan against Johnson. Will it go? And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 10. Philadelphia leading by 16. Jamison with a screen for Cunningham. And he banks in the layup.
So good at playing through contact. The body control that Cunningham possesses is impressive.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Ewing. He's got 8. Outside, Hero. Ewing, a screen on Cunningham. Hero, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The 76ers, number 1.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Here's Ewing. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Nowitzki.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Left side, Bosh shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bosh has got his second basket of the night.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And Cunningham with the slam.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
Jordan kicks to Hero. Pass to Porter. 5 to shoot. Now Bosh. There's Hero with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham on the wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. Tyler Hero picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
Hamilton. And just miss after miss right now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Lopez outside. Back to Cunningham. Lopez sets a screen for Cunningham. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Turkoglu against DeBusschere. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass. McCollum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's nice work inside that time by McCollum, showing you a lot of skill and poise.
There's the 3. The shot's good from DeBusschere.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Pass to McCollum. And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Hamilton, the pass to Turkoglu. Screen by Cousins. The shot kept alive.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
Good D by Lopez. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
McCollum outside, inside. Here's Cousins. Good D by Lopez. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Brook Lopez is out there with Naz Reid. That's DeBusschere, and it's Conley, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Reid misses.
And it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Hamilton. Bosch passes to Kuzi. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Kuzi passes to McCollum. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Here is DeBusschere. Thompson passes to Conley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's McCollum. And Thompson sends it back. Scanning the floor. Pass to Reid. The 3. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Hamilton. Connects on the 17-footer. Hamilton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And Thompson kicks to Lopez. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Thompson inside. He's guarded by McCollum. And that one, good.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Cousins inside. Lopez is there. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. And the basket by McCollum.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Reed with a screen on McCollum. Thompson right side. Lays it up off the glass.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
And he is a power player down low. If there's nobody there to stop him, Boogie's going to destroy that rim.
Pass to DeBush. Rebounded by McCollum. The Wizards have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
McCollum against Thompson. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Guido Turkoglu's checked in for the Wizards. And the 76ers also making a change. Jamison is checked in for Reed. Cousins with a screen on Conley. Back to Cousins. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was the guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Lopez passes to Thompson. Lopez, a screen on Hamilton. Back to Lopez. It's deflected. And there's the drive. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist from Turkoglu.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Lopez, no luck. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. To the paint. And the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Cousins dishes to Hamilton. Back to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. Jamison with a screen for Conley. Outside, Jamison. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Thompson, a screen on McCollum. Now Conley. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hamilton the pass to Cousins.
And you gotta love the intensity that Cousins brings, throwing his weight around inside and drawing the foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jamison up on top. He's guarded by Ewing. Outside, Jamison. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.